Hi guys. So I had made a video last night about us going to the cornfield maze walkthrough. It got over really late. It was midnight by the time that we had gotten back. I haven't posted that video yet because I woke up late today and I'm kind of bummed out today now. The day was set to be pretty good. We might have been hanging out with one of my friends, me and my husband's friends. We were gonna go out today, but now I'm all bummed out. I was waiting for my husband to wake up, and I went onto my Facebook, and I had a message there from one of my friends, a friend of which I have not talked to, and oh my goodness. I mean, we've been on Facebook for quite a while, but we actually haven't talked in probably 5 or 6 years plus. And we had a mutual friend, my best friend growing up. She committed suicide when we were younger. I believe I was 16 when it happened. And all of her friends, we were a big group of friends. We never really talked about it too much. And within the last year, I've had 5 or 6 of the group of friends just out of the blue just message me, very upset, distraught about what happened. Normally I can handle that, but today just threw me off because this particular person who it was, we had one of those silly teenage fights or whatever, and we really haven't talked since that fight. And it was something over really stupid, definitely something not severe enough to not talk to her. She stopped hanging out with me and my friend that killed herself because we smoked, and she didn't like that. So it wasn't anything serious, But we really haven't talked since then, just because, people grow up and, lives change or whatever. So she came out of the blue today and said how she really missed her and she didn't think she could go on with her life and things like that, which I don't want to hear about. You don't so those are things that I don't want to hear about. I mean, obviously that's really upsetting. So I spent the better part of an hour and a half almost typing a response to her and explaining to her exactly what happened, because I was closer to her than anybody else, and the last week that she was alive, I was the one who talked to her the most, and then I had them moved in with her mother years later, so I heard, I got the whole scoop. So I spent, like I said, the better part of an hour and a half typing a response back to her, and she read it apparently, and all she typed back to me was, I had put in a mention there, she has 2 kids, I think. And I said in there, I'm like, no, you have a beautiful life, you have 2 kids, you're healthy, da-da-da-da-da. So she shouldn't be complaining about, whatever. So all she took away from that, she typed back to me and she said, thanks, but I'm not healthy, I have a lot of mental illness, and I don't have my kids anymore, and my family would be better off without me still, even da-da-da. It's like, so thanks for just blowing off the entire thing that I just typed to you. But, what am I supposed to reply to that? I don't know. I'm not a therapist. This is why I don't have any friends, because I can't deal with people's bull crap. It's like, I'll talk to you. It's not like she even, like I said, we haven't talked in years. And she didn't even, not once has she said, hi, how are you? Or, I know I haven't talked to you in a while, but I really need your opinion or whatever. It's not like she even went about in a nice way of doing it, which I can't stand. People dump on me all the time. Probably why I have no friends, because I don't put up with that. At least ask me how I'm doing, or if you're going to sit there and dump on me, at least when the conversation's done, please, ask me how I'm doing, or there's something I might want to talk about, but that never ever happens with my friends and my family. So it actually bummed me out because, I mean, it was out of nowhere that this happened. So not only am I thinking about my other friend now, who I'm, kind of concerned about, now I'm thinking about my friend that killed herself, and of course that's not... As I type to my friend, people say that it gets easier in time, but this particular death in my life has not gotten easier with time. So anytime it's brought up, it's pretty emotional for me. And I think that's because the week that she died on a Friday, and the Thursday before, I'm not sure the days, but the day before that she ended her life, she actually called me to come sleep over until the weekend because she had a lot of problems. She was in some trouble, and she was actually headed to boot camp that weekend. So she asked me to come over to sleep over until Saturday when she had to leave for boot camp, and I made up an excuse why I couldn't go over. I mean, I loved my friend, but at the time I was having a lot of my own problems, and I was very antisocial because you really weren't allowed to go anywhere or have anyone over our house, so, and she would call me almost every day to ask me to come over, because we only lived within like a 2-minute drive of each other, maybe 2 or 3. It definitely was like too far to walk, but it was pretty close. So I think that's why it's really hard for me still, because I feel like I took our friendship for granted, and I felt like I could have done something, even though I probably couldn't have. Because it wasn't even like she actually was trying to commit suicide. I mean, people would argue that because people have argued with me about that before, saying, well, if she took all those... What happened was she was drinking heavily that day. And she also took an entire prescription of Oxycontin. And everyone's like, well, that's not an accident, but she would do things like that to... I'm 99.9% positive she's trying to get out of going to boot camp by overdosing, and they would then take her to a hospital, and she wouldn't have to go to boot camp. Because she died, when they found her, they found a phone in her hand, and she did try to dial the neighbor, because her mother could not go upstairs. So she tried to dial the neighbor, probably to get help. She tried to dial her house phone, because they would dial the phone and then, put it on back in the receiver, and it would, ring in the house. So she tried to do that, and she started to dial 9, which we're all assuming meant that she was trying to dial 911, because our area code and all the numbers in that area don't even start with a 9. So we're assuming she was trying to dial 911, and it was too late. So, all that aside, pretty bummed out now. Just pausing for a moment. I don't know what to say, really. So how are you guys doing? You're probably waiting for my video for the cornfield maze, which I actually don't have a video from there. Well, I do, but it's really dark. You really can't see anything. But I do have like a small slideshow to put up along with the video that I made when I got home from the place. So I will be putting that up along with this video. Actually, I think I'll post the corn maze video first, and then I'll go out or do whatever I'm doing today. Maybe I'll post this one later on tonight. I don't like uploading 2 videos at the same time. I don't know, it freaks me out. Listening to... I don't know, can't remember the name of the song. It's from Repo the Genetic Opera. Love that movie. I need to buy that movie. It's really cheap on Amazon. Oh, I haven't bought it yet. Actually, I want to go to Target. Oh my god, guys. I went out to Target.com to look at their Halloween stuff. It all looks completely amazing. Oh my gosh. There's so much stuff that I just want to buy. from Target. Unfortunately, I can't. But, yeah. Oh, I forgot. I think my last video I forgot to. Everybody always wants to see my makeup for the day. Red and black. It's a little uneven because I was kind of distracted when I was putting it on. But considering my level of distraction, I don't think it's too bad. So there you have it. Red and black. You know, it's actually more pink. But I don't really have like a red color yet. I'm waiting for my palette to get here. I ordered a makeup palette. I don't know, it was like forever ago. It's coming from China or something, I don't know. It'll be here whenever. Oh yeah, I also said I was going to post a tutorial on Monster how to make my spike choker thing. Going to have to wait on that because the method, see, this is why I told you guys in that other video, like, I like to try things first before I make tutorials on them, because I do need to figure out another way to do it, but it shouldn't. I pretty much know what I have to do. I just have to go and get the stuff to do it. So that's all I want to talk about today, guys. If you've ever had a problem like this, or you lost somebody like that really close when you were younger. I mean, I know people lose people all throughout their lives, but I think it was a little more traumatic because I was like my best friend, and I was like 16, I think, not even. I might have just been on the other side of 16, so let me know if you've lost somebody when you were younger like that, or if you're having problems with friends and family dumping on you and shit like that. So, I will talk to you all later. Like I said, I will be posting the corn maze video, and I will be posting a tutorial hopefully late tonight or tomorrow. So, talk to you guys later. I love you. Bye.